I'm Senjin with Arizon Structures. I wanted to introduce you to our air handling system that we use for air-supported structures. We design and make these in-house. We're the only company in North America that does this, and probably the world, that designs and manufactures our own HVAC, heating inflation equipment for our air structures. By doing that, we are uniquely able to design it specifically for each project to specifically match the requirements of the job of each dome to handle the wind load and snow load structural capability required, as well as the proper amount of heat, pressure, and ventilation in the building. So you'll see from this unit behind you, they're made in one piece. That includes the backup inflation system, primary inflation system, and the heating system and air circulation for the dome. When we look from the inside in a few minutes, we'll see how that works on the inside of the dome. From the outside, the unit being a compact in one piece unit allows an easier installation and an easier maintenance, one point of contact for power, utility connections for the dome. Okay, so with our unit, we've specifically designed it, like I said, for air structures. In doing that, we split off the pressurization system separately from the circulation and heating system. The benefit of that is it reduces down the horsepower of the motors required to keep the building pressurized significantly. In fact, the general operating cost from the electrical standpoint alone of our units versus a standard air structure is as much as a 70% reduction in motor horsepower operating for the dome, which adds up to significant tens of thousands of dollars of cost savings over the course of a year. The air handling unit system built by Arizon Structures is of the highest quality in the industry for air structures. Double wall construction is our standard. Stainless steel heat exchangers, primary and secondary. Our low horsepower and quiet fan selection and operation makes for the unit to operate more quietly and more efficiently than any other unit. Our units are built to outlast any other unit on the market with double wall construction, heavy gauge galvanized steel, painted exteriors. The flue system is a double wall stainless lined flue that matches with our stainless heat exchanger inside. And then optional equipment, optional items on the unit include a wind sensor like we have on this unit, in addition to a snow sensor. Those two items can be used to put the unit into a bad weather mode for automatic building control in case of inclement weather. Arizon Structures uniquely uses standby generators as our backup power source for the backup auxiliary pressurization system. In addition, they can be easily upgraded like we did on this project with an upsized generator to not only back up the auxiliary inflation system, but to back up the entire air handling system, including the primary inflation, the heat, and the controls. We're now standing inside of the air structure looking at the discharge of our air handling unit, and you can see it's direct connected to the air structure without any ductwork. This direct connection allows us to have a lower horsepower system as well. In addition, by splitting off the circulation fans with the pressurization system on the air structure, that allows us lower horsepowers and lower operating times of those motors. So that is a direct savings on electrical costs for running the inflation system and heating system, as well as using our air rotation system to reduce the amount of heat loss and heating costs for a building. With the lower operating costs, a lot of people have found not only on initial installations that the operating costs are much lower than a competitive system, but even on replacement units, they can take an old system out, replace it with our new equipment, and have operating cost savings that can literally pay for the equipment itself in just a few years. We're in Arizon's own manufacturing plant looking back into our building. You can see from our building we have a Skylight feature which allows us to operate the building during the day with no artificial lighting at all. That saves us a tremendous amount in lighting costs, as well as provides good natural light in the facility for working. In addition, you'll see some cables that are supported from the ceiling itself, and those cables are used for our own power and compressed air for our welding equipment. Inside our building, we've eliminated the need for ductwork by using our air rotation system. By our air rotation system, that eliminates any ductwork inside that we've seen, duct socks or other equipment that might also be needed to move air around a facility or more evenly heat or air conditioning. Thanks for joining our webisode. I hope it was informative. Watch out for more of these, and if you have any specific questions for us, you can call us at 1-800-325-1303.